I remember being in the gym and thinking I was so shredded. I remember this was probably in 2019. I lost so much weight and thinking, oh man, I'm like literally the most shredded guy in the gym. And little did I know that there's levels to this gym game. The guy next to me, who clearly had a lot more time under his belt in the gym and actually knew what he was doing, was way more shredded than me and way more bigger than me. Now, how did I let that affect me? Well, in the moment, I was pretty discouraged because I'm like, oh man, this is going to take forever to achieve, right? In order to get that level of, muscular maturity and just being that big and shredded overall. But then after I kind of took some time to think about, the whole process, I'm like, there's a reason that people don't get into the gym to begin with. It's tough, it's hard, right? The process can be easy. Yes, the steps can be easy, but the process itself, right, is tougher, if that makes any sense. So let me kind of break that down a little bit better. The steps that you do to the gym: eat clean, train, go to bed early. Sure, the steps are simple. There's not a lot of complexity to it, but doing it day in and day out can be tough. And I realized that just me doing that was good enough. I didn't give myself enough credit at the time. I always kind of told myself, oh, I'm not doing enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not lean enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not the other thing. And it was actually kind of destroying me from the inside because I was doing all this work in the gym trying to bring up my self esteem, my confidence, and all of these, I'm trying to just improve all these different aspects of my life. And I was doing the opposite thing, which was the ironic thing. I was actually destroying myself. I had like this dysmorphia, right? Beyond body dysmorphia. I had like dysmorphia in every aspect of my life. And I kind of reassessed, what am I trying to get out of the gym? Like, what am I doing it for? Am I doing it to be healthy? What am I doing it for? And that was literally the answer. The main reason that I got into the gym was I wanted to be a healthier version of myself, right? And what I was doing instead was I was comparing myself to somebody that is not me, and they're not in my shoes. They're on their own path, doing their own thing. And I was literally directly comparing myself to that person. When in hindsight, what I should have done was compare myself to what I was 6 months ago, right? 6 months ago, in that time frame, I was a lot fatter, I was a lot weaker, and I didn't even appreciate how much progress I made at the time, right? Yes, I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not the most shredded guy, but I did make a transformation. Nonetheless, I did make a transformation. Now, why am I telling you this? You're probably thinking, why are you telling me this? Are you telling me to stay content? No, I'm not telling you to stay content, but I'm also telling you that comparison is literally the thief of joy. I know you hear that in every single video, but it literally couldn't be truer because, again, it is so easy to compare yourself to somebody else that's doing better than you, whether, it's money, relationships, physique, whatever it might be. Oh, they've been to more places, they've done this, they've done that. And it's so easy to just get discouraged with yourself. And I always tell people, hey, strive for more, but be happy with where you're at and be honest with yourself. Like, take a good look at how far you've gone. If you've been, putting in the hours, sleeping, training, eating properly, doing, following the proper protocols, then you shouldn't be upset at yourself. If anything, you should be really, really happy with yourself. And this is the biggest bottleneck because that I had personally, because I always, again, was just comparing myself for years and years and years. I'm like, oh, it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. And I just got to the point, I'm like, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Yes, I want to progress, but this was like, if I saw this version of myself when I was, when I just started getting into the gym, I wouldn't believe that I could even get to the physique I got to, right? I didn't think that at the time. I thought I would always be kind of like a twig or whatever, or maybe overweight, whatever it might be, because I was overweight at one point. So the ultimate message here is to be happy with where you're at, but always continue to strive more. But don't create that dangerous relationship within yourself where you're like, man, this guy's got it all. This guy's got this, he's got that. Don't do that to yourself, right? You got to really be honest with yourself and assess where are you in your life, because everybody's got different circumstances. Everybody has a different starting point. So you really got to be honest with yourself, and you really got to go back to that core thing about why you started the gym. Like, what was the reason you got into the gym? It could be for girls, it could be for, I just want a better physique, it could be for health, it could be for whatever reason. But you always got to go back to that reason. And yes, that reason may evolve over the years. Like, maybe it's not going to be about, girls anymore. Maybe it's going to be about, hey, I just want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to age gracefully, right? And those are very, very valid reasons to be in the gym. And as long as you keep that reason of like why you started and why you're continuing, nothing's going to stop you. Nothing is going to stop you. We all have our bad days. Yes, we're going to have our negative thoughts, but you got to be disciplined. No matter what, you just got to continue to just show up and do the things you got to do. You got to protect the thing that you built. I like to think of it that way. I like to protect the thing that I built over the years. Because if I just stop working out, I stop, eating properly, I stop taking care of my body, then I'm going to lose the work that I put in. Like, everything I've done is going to go in the trash. So ultimately, the takeaway message here, and again, this was just kind of like me just kind of rambling on, but I kind of wanted to hop on here and give this message, is to continue what you're doing. Continue, be honest with yourself, see what changes you need to make to your routine, right? Doesn't have to be anything drastic, but be honest with yourself, see where you're at, stay in your lane, and continue to grow. That's it. That's it. No matter how long it takes, right? And don't get distracted by the outside noise. It is so easy to get caught up in this stuff. And again, you could get so discouraged. I remember I was talking to one of my buddies at the gym, and they literally said that they almost quit working out because they went on a bulk, right? And they said, hey, I can't see my abs anymore. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I like, what is the point of doing all this stuff? Because this person was literally comparing himself to other people. Like, he sees guys on Instagram, fitness guys and all these things. And he's like, man, they're shredded. They're literally shredded year round. Well, you don't know what that guy's doing, right? Not to discredit anybody. To keep a good physique, it takes work. We're not going to kid ourselves, right? No matter what, supplements you're taking. But you don't know what that guy's doing. Nonetheless, you don't know what that guy's doing. You don't know where that guy's been. You don't know the guy's timeline. So stay in your lane and just keep grinding. Just keep grinding. Even if it means, hey, I'm going to go do my workout and do 80%. Fine, do 80%, right? As long as there's consistency to what you're doing, you'll be good. You will be good. And I promise you, if you're consistent, you will always be in shape. No matter what. No matter what. You just got to show up and do the proper things, right? Most of the things you do should be consistent. So, yeah, that was a quick little, rift, whatever I don't even know what proper word to call it. But, yeah, I kind of wanted to hop on here and kind of talk about that, because I see a lot of people, man, a lot of my friends, they struggle with, body dysmorphia. Man, I'm doing all this stuff, and this guy is like literally 10 levels ahead of me. Like, what in the world am I doing? Like, why am I even doing this? And I was that person at one point. Like, man, this is just like worthless. And what am I doing? But it's literally, you gotta like widen out your time frame. You have to widen out your time frame. If you could widen out your time frame, you're beating 90% of the people. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.